Coming to you from beautiful Asheville, North Carolina, just spending a moment enjoying my Tesla upgrade I recently made. Who'd have thunk that getting a Tesla was a matter of $16? But let's go over to a different vehicle and see what your indulgences have enabled, shall we? So, I just finished up the bike pretty much officially last night. Took it on a small little ride this morning to a cafe just to make sure everything was still solid and good. And while most of it remains the same, I just wanted to go over some of the things that I did change out and alterations that were otherwise made. I'm also waiting for one more bag that will go on the frame itself. I hate to ruin all those beautiful light speed lines, but you know, I love bags, and I feel so naked when I don't have stuff that I can use to address whatever might happen when I'm biking around. You can see my recently made Instagram reel about my everyday carry for my other main bike, which is also a 40-pound behemoth. But anyway, so seat remains the same, seat post is the same. You're shorter than I thought you were, John. You always seem like a giant in my head, but I guess that's the effect of growing up with you and just not ever getting past a certain point myself mentally. I've got some lights on it now. That's a great light. I'm doing a group ride tonight with the bike to kind of unveil it, so that'll be fun. Kept the Ultegra brakes. I just got some new tires for it. The Gator skins. Pretty excited and stoked on that. I did upgrade, so to speak, to a 10-speed Tiagra with I think a 1034 cassette in the back. Oh, 32. So we got, yeah, I can't quite see, but yeah, pretty standard spread there. It's a compact change set now. Brand new Tiagra. And a couple of years ago, I bought like a lifetime supply of housing, excuse me, and brake and gear cables. So that was fun to have everything that I needed in order to build the bike without having to go to the store too many times. You know, obviously there's always devils in the details, so I did actually have to go back quite a few times because things emerged. But yes, we got a 5034 up front. This is something I'm going to probably catch a lot of flack for, but I'm a diehard adherent to flat pedals. These have the metal studs, so it's got really good grip. But for me, after the cross-country biking and everything like that, I just can't get enough of flat pedals. You can wear normal shoes, and when you do have the studs on them, you're pretty locked in, as it were. So standard water bottle cages, aluminum. And I did take all the stickers off. They were in pretty rough shape. And I thought it would look cooler just to have that bare titanium look to it. But I obviously did keep the head badge because that's really cool. And I wanted to pay homage where homage is due. I just got this front bag that I'm very, very happy with. I have the same bag on my other bike, and it's always done me well. And it'd be hard to imagine a new bike without also incorporating this bag. And I'm just realizing now that I can actually move these straps a little farther in so I can have more hand room. Those little fine-tune adjustments are always fun. But yes, original handlebars, original stem. We'll get to the fork here in just a minute because I'm quite proud of this little thing here. This little bungee cord system to pull the bag back a little bit and give it a little bit of suspension, you know. The bag was sticking so far out that it was actually pushing my computer down like this, which was pretty annoying. So again, fine-tuned adjustments, and we still got all the Tiagra stuff going on up here. Again, 10 speed, and then we'll move on down to the fork. So I put a steel Surly fork on here. That's also, I have a Surly fork on my main bike, and I really do swear by them for the most part. I have broken one in the past, but I'll chalk that up to user error. And it's interesting because this fork is actually made to accommodate pretty wide tires. I think it can fit like a 50 millimeter in there. And so this is one of the things I didn't really think about when I was ordering all this stuff. I did have to get a long reach caliper because the previous brake I think was a 51 millimeter reach, and this one's a 57 millimeter reach. And I needed that because this fork's crown is so dang crowny. Got another light over here, good light for night riding. And I don't think there's anything on the left side of the bike that isn't mirrored on the right side that's worth talking about, but just for shilts and giggles, let's turn her around and just make sure. I am very excited to ride the bike. I should get a weigh-in. I'll weigh it after I do this, and I'll let you know how much it weighs in this form, because obviously there's another bag on the way, and it's going to have water bottles as well soon enough. But let's get this situated so it's actually presentable. And yeah, I don't think that there's anything else that pops out from the left side. Yeah, that's it. I'll do a weigh-in, and I'll include that in the link that I send for the video, and I'll let you know what kind of a monstrosity I have actually created and how much it weighs. It's just like a human birth right here. But she's alive, she's back, she's kicking. And I'm sure I didn't mention it, but I'm sure you gotta love the stem stack here. I was not anywhere near in my life ever gonna go from having a drop from saddle to bars that was that extreme. Like that's intense. I'd much rather save my back, and this is a positioning that I'm generally used to anyway. So yeah, it's an interesting setup. It was a brand new fork, and I didn't cut the steer tube at all. That's all factory. So we got maximum extension, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun ride already. It feels very, very different, obviously, than my other bike, which weighs twice, if not twice and a half times as much. And especially with my current bike, you know, the front end, I have that rack, and I usually have about 10 pounds of weight, maybe at all times on the front. And so this feels really, really squirrely. So that's going to be an interesting thing to adjust to. But, you know, it's like having a truck and having a Porsche or an MG. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks again for indulging me. I'm about to have a lot of fun on this bike. And, ooh, actually, I just figured out, I'll have to write this down for a little secret thing later at some point today or tomorrow or something. But I know the perfect place to take some pictures of this so that you can share them with your friends and show that you're having an influence and an impact in the world, Mr. John. Anyway, hope all is well with everyone. Morgan, Marshall, Ellen, and theirs and thems. Yeah, sending love from Asheville. Take care, and hope to see you sooner rather than later. Bye.